dispersion of division commander. The first 3 days of action had accomplished the following. The northern airfield on Tinian had been secured. 1/4 of the island was in American hands. Plans were made for a rapid advance that would sweep southward to the tip of the island. JIG plus 3, the 2nd Marine Division, at the left of the 4th zone of action, resumed the attack. Troops met little opposition and by 0930 had secured Beached Yellow. This straightened out the line, and the 2nd Division was now abreast of the 4th Division. By 1600, Yushi Point Airfield was in operation, and an OY-1 plane had landed and taken off. The runway was being extended to 5,500 feet. Lack of strong enemy opposition permitted the 4th and 2nd Divisions to advance rapidly. By 1250 on JIG plus 4, both divisions had reached the 05 line and continued onward to a new objective line designated as the 05A line. At 1315, Command Post Northern Troops and Landing Force closed on Saipan and opened on Tinian. By dusk of JIG plus 4, the 2nd airfield, situated on the western coast, had been captured, and half the total land area of Tinian was under American domination. The next objective was the 07 line, which included Tinian town. On JIG plus 5 day, 29 July, troops of both divisions moved southward against heavy resistance. Slowly supported by artillery and planes, the Marines slowly forced the enemy back to its final defensive positions. On JIG plus 6 day, difficult sub-conditions on all landing beaches curtailed the landing of supplies except by LCMs, LVTs, and ducks. However, no critical supply shortage existed. Troops of the 4th Marine Division were advancing southward toward Tinian town. Especially strong support was rendered by B-25 planes, which dropped 1,000-pound bombs on enemy forces. By 1755, JIG plus 6, entire 07 line had been secured. Tinian town was ours. The enemy had been drifting back into less than 1/4 of the island with no means and no hope of escape. The next day's attack, preceded by naval bombardment and airstrikes of intensity similar to the JIG Day 3 landing preparations. All available air strength was mustered. 70 P-47s, 16 B-25s, and 24 TBFs joined in the attack. At 0830, the troops jumped off at the objective as the 08 line. The enemy had entrenched itself in strong defensive positions along the cliffs of the plateau on the southern peninsula of Tinian. They resisted strongly with rifle, machine gun, mortar, and some artillery fire. By nightfall, the enemy had the alternative of surrendering or being totally destroyed. On Jig Plus 8 Day, American troops were so close to the enemy that airstrike targets were prohibited.
Ulod! Ete! Bro, bitin na tayo tapos so, the end. Wala, bitin na. Bitin na, oo. Mali, hindi ka the end. Hindi na the end. Hindi na. Hindi na the end. Hindi na the end din. Hindi na. Hindi na the end. Hindi birthday da. Wala na. Hindi na the end. Hindi mamaya na yung Babobi. Yan, tangkin na lang. Baho. Ibang tip 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 tip. Hindi na the end.